it's not about, it's about hitting, it's about hitting the truth at the moment, and it's being there. It's really being in the moment, and your moment to moment has to connect. And that's really the basis of understanding what this craft is. And it's nothing more than being there. Anyone can do this. You've all had the ability to practice being honest, being real, touching your emotions, feeling those emotions. And you've all expressed them in some way. Now, try doing it with everybody in the room. Try doing it with everybody in the room, and everybody's standing there, and they're all waiting, and there's like 55 people back there going like this, and they go, okay, ready? And quiet! Quiet! Shut up, everybody!
And show me your emotions.
Action. You know? And it's true, man. It's like the most uncomfortable, ridiculous place to try to be real. That's the problem. There's no reality in what you're faced with at that exact moment, so you have to create it instantaneously. So, I mean, basically, I've been doing this for so long now that my preparation is making sure that I understand the words, because basically, I'm not like him. He never, ever, ever prepares his lines. He comes and learns them on the set. And Susan Sarandon and a lot of artists do that. They want to keep it as fresh as possible so that they're really finding what it is that people are saying. I, in turn, work...
I thought I was just lazy.
I was being kind.
It's better. I like that better.
It's fresh. Me personally, I work, I'm dyslexic, so I work on a very different level of understanding. So I don't know anything of what the other actors are going to say. I get all my script and I narrow it down to one paragraph. And then I marry that paragraph. And I have no breaks in it. There's no, you know, commas or anything, periods, anything. It's just one solid understanding of everything. And then I have to listen to the other person I'm working with to see how in the world does this fit? Where do I talk? I mean, when do I have to say it, you know? Oh, it goes right here, I can tell. And then you say it. And then you're listening, because the art of listening is really what that's all about. People have said to me, you don't say very much, but yet, even when they cut to you, you're really, like in Miami Vice, ridiculous. I mean, that was one place where I never said, I took words, entire scenes I would take out, and I just say, just shoot me standing there listening. But aren't you just, no, I'm not gonna say any of this. You know, just let me listen, you know, just look at the guy and say, book him. Let the audience put the feeling and the words into what is happening. And the same thing with this character. This character listens really intensely, as did Jaime Escalante, as did all my other characters. So they listen, and that's one of the ways that I've done it. And so it's not that you like go off and... I remember James Dean when I was studying, and they would tell me like James would like rip. If he had like the scene where his father and him are having the big thing in From Here to Eternity, and he's coming down the stairs, and his father looks at me and he grabs his father. You don't love me, you don't love me. Well, he was like in his trailer before the scene started, completely annihilating it, and just people heard screaming and wailing and everything. It was a different method, you know. Martin Sheen for Apocalypse Now, whacked out of his mind when he did the drunk scene. He was just bombarded, man. And you know, I went to work. You remember when I went to work? Oh, you went? Yeah. No, I don't think you were there. I do a scene where I'm completely wasted, completely whacked out of my mind as Adama, and I went to the set whacked out of my mind, but you know, acting. I was whacked out of my mind. So, and pretty soon everybody's going, oh, shit, he's really fucked up. Why don't you sit down? I go, hey, sit where? You know, and wow. And so I did the scene, and of course, you know, it's crazy, it's ugly, and I do it. And then when it was over, I just, whew, thanks a lot, guys, it was great. But to do the same thing, you know, the method, it's the madness of that method which makes you who you are. So basically, everybody has their own style. and everybody does it differently.
Callis stayed up for 3 days before 33 when we were all supposed to be really tired at the beginning. Yeah,
He couldn't work.
He stayed up and got drunk like 3 nights in a row and just stayed up. And when he came to work, he was like so sallow and sunken and, I mean, even pastier white than his British pasty whiteness. And I thought he looked like death warmed over. It was unbelievable. I went to makeup and got the same effect. I slept for 11 hours. I think I played hockey the night before. You know, I was good. Had a beer.
Classic. Yes, all the way.